It was a Bloody Mary morning when she left me without warning sometime in the night. Speaking of Bloody Mary morning, we're down almost 10 G's today. Hand me a Bloody Mary, bartender. This bar is closed. Okay, let's see what we have today. Check it in here on a Thursday. It's Thursday, April 20th, 2020. And the 3, what do we have expiring today? We have these 10 covered calls. Bank of America, $32 strike. Bank of America currently at, is it 29 and change? 29.97, threatening the $30 mark. Knock, knock, knocking on $30 door. So right now, with Bank of America down today, we won't roll it. We'll just let it expire at full profit, which wasn't a great deal of profit because there's not usually a lot of action on Bank of America unless there's bad news or earnings. So we had $120 that we collected on March 30th, and we have those 1,000 shares all primed up and ready to continue collecting the dividends. And then we'll resell, or we'll sell again, I should say. We'll sell another round of covered calls on the next green day for Bank of America. So we'll let those ride. Coterra, same strategy here. It is down today. It's at 25.60. We will let that ride into the sunset. Now, of course, between now and the close tomorrow, the share price could break through the strike price and we'd have a decision to make. Do we allow those to be called away? Or do we say, no, 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 not so fast, and roll those bad boys out? No reason to close them because I'd have to pay like between $5 and $10, and I'm not doing it. And we collected $70 on March 20th when we sold those 2 covered call contracts. Now, a different story here at 25.50 because it is currently in the money. It's in the money. They're threatening to be called away. And what we'll do is, again, we'll just roll the dice, take our chances. This is 5 contracts. We collected $175 on it on March 29th. And what is our position on Coterra? What's our cost basis? $24.76. So about 75 cents a share we would collect in share appreciation if we allowed them to be called away. Let's get back to that strategy. Let's look at that strategy again. So that it is right here. Expiration tomorrow. What kind of, to close it, you'd probably be around 25 cents per. All right, let's put our 5 contracts in. And then let's look at rolling. Like, what are we looking at to roll this position? What's the debit? Will it be 25 cents? It is. It's 25 cents debit that we would have to cover. Would we want to roll it out and up? We could. We could roll it out and up if we wanted. In 1 week, we could roll it out and up to 26. We'd add 50 cents per share, collect $15 today. Because I have a feeling Coterra will, as soon as oil turns around, which there's no guarantee that it will, right, Bart? Nope. But it did make old Jed a millionaire. But if we go out 2 weeks, 15 days, what kind of credit are we looking at 26? Wait, let's go back. Go back here a minute. Pull that one off the block. Go out 15 days. excuse me so much. If we go to 63, we look at $190 credit as well as 50 cents per share more potential. And let's just run the number based on $26 as far as what kind of action is that. We're talking about 5 contracts, right? Going from 25.50 strike to 26. So that would be 50 cents times 500 shares represented in that What just happened? 50 cents times 500 is $250 plus 190, right? Plus 190. That's $440 of potential collection money into our pockets between now and May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. And then and we'll run it at just at $26. So $26 times 500 is 13,000, which is not what we have into it, as you know. So our number would be a little better position than this, but just running it for our own sake to see the return. So that'd be 3.3% in 15 days divided by 15 equals this. Annualize it to that number. That's 82.3%. Are you sure that's the number? When do they have earnings? So that's probably part of this scenario is Coterra's earning date. What are they telling us? What are they showing us? Well, there you have it. So it is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. So we would be trading right into earnings date, which I'm fine with. I'm certainly fine with because we could take that trade off anytime we want if indeed Coterra cooperates with us. So we will do that. Let's go ahead and do that. And see what we have to do to get this closed right now. Will we collect the 190? Because it's pretty wide. Yeah, it's pretty wide. So 0.36. That's a medium likelihood we'd be down to $180 of premium today. What about 37? 38. Can we get back up to the 38? Covered call roll, rolling it up and out. Doesn't seem like it wants to fill at the very moment, but we'll keep an eye on that. We'll leave it on the board. Yes, so that is Coterra. These cues are up here. I tried to put those on right at the end, like the very end. In fact, it was probably a few minutes into the extended time after hours on the cues. It didn't get filled, but what a beautiful trade that would have been, right? Yep, that would have been a beautiful trade because it was a 7-cent credit at 322/323. And Qs are what, at 317 now? The Qs, show me those Qs. And they are currently trading at 317. So yeah, that would have been a great little 1 day to expiration trade, but it's not going to come to fruition. We'll leave it on the board just for fun for now. Got the Coterra up there. We may have to adjust that back down to $180 credit to get it filled. Let's see what it's trading at this very moment. Coterra Energy, it's at 25.53. We're trying to round that up to 26 out to Cinco de Mayo, which happens to also be the earnings date for Coterra Energy. Why don't I want that on the board? Let's replace that now. Let's just do it. Replace that order. Let's go out to 5th again, 5th Street, 5th and Main. Go to $26 bills. Whoa, why is it showing me a $200 credit now? That's because it's at a number that doesn't have a whole likelihood to fill, but we should be able to fill this at $180 right now. We'll roll that out to May 5th. And don't hold your breath, Bart. How dare you? How dare you not fill? We'll leave that up for now. We'll leave it on the board. Yes, we'll keep an eye on it as we pour through the rest of our board. What I try to do on the video length is to be around 10 minutes, but sometimes I just am babbling on, right? So we're coming up on that 10-minute mark. I still have another put options screener that I want to show you. We'll do that in the next video. See you then. We will see you then. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, comment, and just embrace the wealth snowball and your new best friend in stocks, options, and dividends. See you soon.